Welcome back everybody to Property Couple. My name is AK and this is our channel where we talk about property, business and working together as a couple. And in today's video we are going to be discussing one of the mistakes that we made in one of our HMO properties. Now the reason we are sharing this, although it is a little bit embarrassing and we weren't going to share it, but we have decided to share it, is because we don't want you to make the same mistake as us. So let's join Leah in the car now and head over to the property.
Good morning everybody. I am on my way to one of our properties where we are having a problem with a leaky shower. So I was meant to meet a contractor yesterday and I waited at the house for 45 minutes and they didn't show up. So the joys of working with unreliable contractors. So what's happening is that the shower is leaking and it's actually dripping down into the room below. So this is becoming a problem and needs to be sorted immediately. And I'm meeting a contractor there today to find out why after only 14 months this is happening. So they're pretty newly refurbished. This shouldn't really be happening. What I really want to find out today is why this has happened and how we can prevent this from happening once it is fixed again. Is it the tenants that need to report when anything happens so that it doesn't get this bad? Or is it that we're not managing the properties in a way that allows us to have eyes into the en-suites more frequently? So we're going to go there now. I'm going to meet a contractor and then I need to actually run off to the station because I'm working in London today. So in your opinion, why do you think it's leaking to downstairs?
First off, this coming away.
Yeah, that's coming away there and it's going in there.
So that's first bit.
Yeah.
Then we've got down here. You can see it's starting to crack from where there. Down in here, down the seams. And just behind here as well.
Okay.
So we'll go over all of that.
Okay.
So the easiest solution to that, because is a repair, we just take it all off.
Yeah.
Which just costs a lot more than us just overboarding it. So we'll overboard it with that another aquaboard. And then we'll reseal it up because it's getting down here as well.
Okay.
And the shower seals aren't great because they shouldn't do that.
So is that normal for after 14 months of wear?
It depends on who's looking after it. So it's all dependent on how
yeah.
you look after it.
Right.
I mean, the other thing which we've also noticed is
Yeah.
the flooring itself
Yeah.
hasn't really been sealed very well. Because you should always get, especially wet rooms, you get a board of, like a bead of silicone all around. Yeah, you should have a bead of silicone going all the way around here. So
right.
See that one's coming apart now. And then any water that does go on the floor,
Yeah.
you will see a puddle. But naturally, you stick a towel down or something to grab it.
Yeah. Okay. All right then.
So that will be resealed again.
Okay. Is that all a today job? Can that be done today?
Oh yeah, it's all been
Oh,
done.
amazing.
There we go. Up there.
Yeah, that's bad, isn't it? Yeah, that'd be great.
That'll be a
Thank
quick
you.
skim and paint.
Appreciate that. Thanks.
You see where it's been dribbling down here, so we'll do that as well.
Is this the bit that's always wet?
It's all around the sides and all up to the door.
Oh no, that is your shower.
Oh, okay.
We'll
that
put
is
that
the
down
shower.
to reseal it. So
In there.
that will sort out, and then
That's the shower doing that.
the shower, you can see straight away at back corner.
Yeah, I can see that coming away.
Yeah.
I just can't believe that because obviously we did them 14 months ago. They were brand new and like they've obviously done them really badly. I just thought they'd last more years than this.
I think when the girls lived here, it was fine, and then when
Oh my
we
god.
moved in upstairs, it was
Just met the contractors there about the bathroom and there was a load of other jobs as well that they were looking at. So I think the main takeaway from what he said was that the actual bathrooms themselves have not been fitted very well. The way the silicone's laid down around the shower, the way that the flooring, what he said about the way that the flooring hadn't been very securely put in as well. It's just meant that only a year and a half later, less than a year and a half later, we're having to like redo it and pay to sort of like patch up the problem. If there was more money available and if it wasn't tenanted, we could just rip out the whole thing and do it again, but that's obviously an expensive option. So yeah, just a few things there that I'm thinking about and going to talk to AK about when we get home.
There is a slight difference in terms of the quality of refurbishment on this property to one of our latest ones. Now you might categorise it as say A grade, B grade in terms of both materials and workmanship. but technically if fitted correctly, aquaboarding should last many years. Now there are many reasons why you may choose paneling versus traditional tiling, and each have their pros and cons. Whilst tiling will be a little bit more expensive, it will be a better quality finish. It will also probably last a little bit longer, as we have found out. However, aquaboarding has many benefits as well. It's more cost effective, it's easier to clean, it won't crack or chip potentially like tiles would, and importantly, if installed correctly, will be 100% leak proof. However, as you've seen in the video, unfortunately they were not fitted 100% correctly, which has led to, over time, water leaking from these gaps, creating bigger problems, which has then in turn caused us more cost through maintaining this and fixing the problem. So some advice to anybody that has recently refurbished a property and is going through the snagging phase: just take extra care and make sure you are checking things like seals and shower trays and things like that to make sure that no water can escape, so that you don't go through the same sort of experience where we have to then spend more money on the property to fix these issues when they could have been rectified in the first place. Now, what we would say is we take full ownership and responsibility for this, because it was our responsibility as the property owner. It is your responsibility to make sure this happens.
The other thing that the contractor said was that it depends who is looking after each bathroom. So it depends on the upkeep, it depends on the cleaning. And when we moved to a hybrid style of management, AK and I were doing property inspections on a more regular basis ourselves. And this is where we found out what was going on behind closed doors. I cannot tell you how upsetting it was to discover that people were living this way inside our properties. After all of the time, energy and money that had gone into these projects, it was absolutely heartbreaking to see the way people were treating our homes. We knew something had to change, and this was starting with our old manager. With our previous managing agent, the house would be cleaned every 2 weeks, but only the communal areas. Then, once a tenant decided to leave the property, their room would be deep cleaned ahead of the next person moving in. However, we were not comfortable carrying on renting out our houses this way, because it meant that once we did get eyes into the room and moreover into the en-suites, things were just not okay. This was not how we wanted to run our business. With the previous setup, the cleaner would only go into the communal areas, but with the new setup, the cleaner now goes into everybody's room unless that person chooses to opt out of having the cleaner go into their bathroom and their bedroom, in which case they have to send photos to prove that they're keeping on top of the cleaning.
Now, as Leah has mentioned, we have sort of gone to a bit of a hybrid model of managing our property. We've developed a new way to do this. And what I will say is, during the crossover where we were implementing a new sort of agent to take care of certain things within our properties, we did all the viewings and the key handovers. And whilst that was good in terms of being on the ground and being sort of 10 minutes from our properties, giving us the ability to do that, the negative to that was that most of the tenants had Leah's number, which ended up being a little bit of a problem, because once we had a new agent in place, the tenants were still contacting Leah on a regular basis when they had lost their keys or there was a problem that they needed fixing. And I remember this just happening on multiple occasions. I think there was one time where Leah and I had gone away, for example, and a tenant had contacted Leah asking for a new set of keys because they had lost their keys for the third time that week, for example. And it was just a bit annoying, but that is probably a story for another time. Here is some footage from a day where a tenant was moving in and we needed to remove some of the dressing and staging.
Hello everyone, it's a Tuesday and we just thought we'd clock on and say hi. Actually, feels like a Tuesday. Feels like a Tuesday. Feels like a Tuesday. It feels like a Tuesday, and we are going to our property to let somebody in, give them their keys to move in, and we're also going to be removing everything that we removed from a room before a tenant moves in. And this is probably one of our most asked questions. People are like, what stays, what goes, show us. Oh, yeah. And I just thought today I'd bring the camera along, because there's some stuff that stays and there's some stuff that goes, and we'll show you what we've been doing.
Should I stay or should I go?
Should I stay or should I go?
Definitely shouldn't do karaoke.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, you shouldn't. I'm actually alright at karaoke.
I mean me.
So yeah, we're on our way to our final project that we've been working on recently, the one that took forever, and the final tenant of the fourth bedroom is moving in today. So it feels like a nice bit of closure. We're just also coming off the mortgage that we were on. We were on a bridging loan for that, so we're coming off and going on to a 25-year interest-only buy-to-let mortgage. So we're doing a lot of paperwork at the minute for that, and by we I mean me. I'm in charge of paperwork.
That's your speciality.
I hate paperwork.
It's your speciality.
I hate it.
Refinancing.
Oh my god, the amount, I think how many mortgages I've done in the last
All
2.5 years. I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the 8th mortgage I've done in 2.5 years.
Good for you.
Oh, and yeah, that's it. Good for me. Good for me.
Good for you.
I now can do it really quickly, but this lender we're working with now, oh my gosh, they want everything. They literally want like a blood sample as well. Like, it's outrageous. We're outside the property now. It's 2:30 and the tenant is moving in at 3, so I need to go and remove the stuff from the bedroom. We've got half an hour to do that. Let's go.
Let's go.
Power teams. We've cleared the boot as well and put the seats down.
I love the way this is Leah with her framing. She's like, yeah, so we've both basically, she's like this, yeah, we've basically we've both got to the property.
And you're like,
it's like the tiniest bit of me. She's like, we've both got to the property. It's just, yeah, so hey guys, we are here, but
oh no, the last time I was here I wore this t-shirt as well. People don't think I have any clothes.
You don't?
I don't.
So we lying for? Alright, we'll see you inside.
Yeah. So all the artificial plants, they're going. And then this is basically all of my dressing from all of the rooms. So like all of the throws for beds, that's all gonna get gone. I'm gonna be moving all of this. Obviously this is from like all the other rooms because they're all full now. So it was all living in here for a bit. So I shall show you the final room when it's all done. The mattress protector gets left on. All of the plants and stuff has gone. We've obviously left the little welcome kit. We always leave a little smelly because they just run out anyway, so we can't really use them again anytime soon. Desk chair, artwork all stays. This artwork here. But yeah, I've got like some little trinkets and stuff here that are going. Just pass them to, oh, actually the last thing to put in the car. And then we wait for the tenant. Well done, you've done a really good job.
Who said property was easy?
No one.
Thank you everybody for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments or any questions, please remember to drop a comment in the comment box below. If you haven't already as well, please like and subscribe. And if you are interested in working with us, then please click on the links in the description box below and I will get back to you as soon as possible. See you in the next one. Bye.